Group racing for charity fun this week. Karis, he's a horse you know well.
Yeah, of course, it'd be nice to get on him back on again. He's done well since the last time I rode him, so it's a good opportunity again.
Tell us about that trial a couple of weeks ago. You finished third behind race rival Southern Legend, another horse you know well.
Yeah, of course, it was a nice trial for him. I like the way he was hitting the line. Of course, he's gonna be running against Southern Legend. That's seems like he's holding his form pretty well. He tried good last time. But I'm very happy with my horse. He comes in the race with a lightweight, and I think he's the fresh blood on the scene.
That trial was over 1,600 metres. He looked like he took longer to pull up than any other horse in the race.
Yeah, that's him. He only get goings in a pull-up. So, of course, the 1,800, I believe, is still good for him. He would prefer a bit longer, but saying that, the horse feels fresh, and with the lightweight, I think that's a big advantage.
2 gallops for him this week. You're on board for both. They both pleased?
Yeah, he felt really good. He's in good shape at the moment, so I'm very happy with his performance in the morning.
Early on in Hong Kong, he was ridden forward in his races, but lately we've seen him go back. Is that going to help that racing pattern with horses like Time Warp and Reliable Team in this week?
To be honest, I think he is a better horse to be ridden a bit quiet. I think his first start at the Valley where I rode him and he flew home to finish a good race. Then, of course, he was the better out of the horses he was running in Class 3 where he could be racing handy, and then he was winning his races pretty well. And I think now his racing pattern is to be sit in. I think this race could run his nice suitable pace, so I think it will suit him.
Dereck, that was a huge run in defeat last time from Charge On.
Yes, he went super last time. Before the race, we think the pace is going to be slow, so we don't want to get him too far behind. Otherwise, hard to catch. So we rather he sit outside and just try to get too closer to the field and don't use too much in the beginning. And he went good. And I hope this time we have the back draw again, and we have to study the form again. And it depends the pace going fast or slow and slot in somewhere.
Did you expect him to keep giving up the straight last time with the work that he'd done, or you thought his run might have come to an end?
Well, at the 500, I know he's gonna be one good. It's gonna be a good finish because he's so much in his hand, and he did very good. And in the morning his form is good, so it just depends the pace.
You have ridden him, as you said, a couple of times since that run. He's bounced back nicely from it. He hasn't felt too flat since.
Yeah, I ride him like 3 or 4 times. He been honest to me. We always won very good. Just always have the back draw with him. So today, this time again, so we have to be more carefully to study the form.
On yourself, it's been a personal best season, so it must be a career highlight to sit on 38 wins so far.
Yes, been good. I would like to thank you all the support, trainer and the owners, and I hope I can win a few more before end of the season.
Are you a goal setter? Do you look at numbers, or you just ride winners and let the numbers take care of themselves?
Well, I always try to break my own record and try to win as much as I can and try to do my best.
Last time Sky DARCI, Caspar, he got involved in a 2-horse war up the straight. First run since March. Were you concerned that fitness might have given out?
Not really. He's a tough horse, DARCI, and he keeps improving. So, obviously the drop back from the 2,000 to the mile was, it's always a little bit of a risk, but the horse was in great form coming into that race, and he got the job done.
Joe had his first sit on him since that race through the week. Did he come back happy?
Yeah, he's happy with him. He's well, obviously now we're bringing him back another furlong. Again, I think that's not an issue. The horse is bright and fresh, and hopefully he'll give us a big effort again.
Last Group 3 of the season. Does he head back up to Chung Fa after this race?
Yeah, most of them will be heading back there. Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of Chung Fa, Sky Field, he was a hit-and-run raid from up there last time, and you're doing it again. When does he arrive back at Sha Tin?
He arrives back today. Yeah, he's been good. He's had a good prep for this. It was nice to see him with Blake the other day in the race. He was good. He was very tractable. He didn't pull, he had him under control and just where we wanted him. Obviously now we're going to the 1400. If he can do that sort of behave that way, yeah, he's going to give it a big run because he's always got a big sectional in him. And the case, he's just got to understand that he's got to start to man up a little bit now and start to settle in his races. Once he starts doing that, then you're going to see a serious horse.
Has that taken a bit longer than you'd hoped for or expected?
Yeah, no doubt. I've been saying it. I've been going on for a while about it with this horse, but sometimes it is what it is. They just need a bit of time, a bit more racing experience, and then it starts to come. He seems to have taken a chill pill recently, so hopefully we're on the right track to having a serious horse for the coming season.
You do a lot of swimming with him. Is that just to look after his legs?
Yeah, exactly. You know, if you're in Hong Kong for any given period of time, you're always going to get some wear and tear on these tracks here. It's part and parcel of the game. But we know how to manage it, we know how to be on top of things, and yeah, we just want to get the best out of our horses all the time.
A lot of speed in this week's race. Both of your horses like to come from back in the field. Is it going to suit one more than the other, that anticipated speed?
Yeah, you'd always like pace on. Both horses can attack the line, as you've seen. A horse like DARCI, you know, I think he's going to run really well in this race. Like I said, even though he's coming back in trip, he's very, very honest. He does not know how to run a bad race. And, you know, again, it's one of those races where they can get a bit tricky. You know, you just need a little bit of luck in running. Both my horses are in good form. It's the end of the season. It's been a long season now. Everyone's getting tired. So the horses, you know, we just hope we can get one more good effort out of them.
You also have Killer B engaged on Sunday. That was an enormous win from him last time.
Crazy win. I wasn't too happy in the first part of the race, but the last part certainly showed us what type of horse he's going to be. Same thing again, he's drawn out in gate 7. Lucky we're on the A course. I'd just like to ride him a little bit conservative and just have him taught a bit better, you know, just to be sort of in the midfield with cover and then see what we got. Again, you know, you're carrying a big weight, but he's a horse that's got a great future.
Did he bounce back straight after that race, or it took him a couple of days to recover?
Yeah, he's been really well. I just basically, he was ready to go, you know, a couple of weeks earlier, but I just looked at the program and said, right, we'll go for this and then see what happens. Maybe run him one more time after this if he does his job on Sunday.
He goes up 5 pounds in weight, so you were somewhat looked after by the handicapper, only getting 5 for the run that it was.
Yeah, he got 9 on ratings itself, but yeah, I mean, he's a horse that, again, you know, they can't keep killing these young horses. They've got to help them through the grades, and when you have a good one, you know, obviously a lot of them are going to get big penalties as they perform and start winning by big margins, but I don't think he beat much last start, but the way he did it was pretty impressive.
Tony, race 10, you ride Golden Link again. He doesn't look an easy horse to ride.
Yes, it's a little bit difficult because when he got up with the head in the hub, sorry, and but after I think he's okay.
When he does get his head up high in the air, does he pull very hard?
Yes, he can pull. It's not difficult for me. He's very little bit special, you know. But I like him, and now I know him. I think it will be better for the next time.
He's a horse that also has a lot of early speed in his races.
Yeah, he has a good speed, and he's a little special, but he's easy to ride because he has a good speed just after the starts, and I have a good draw on Sunday. It's good for me, and I think he has a good chance.
Is Super Winner the horse to beat in the race?
Yes, I think so. It's a good race and a good horse, and I like the horse, the Douglas White too. I think it's two horses, really good chance in the race. But my horse is good too.